Let's take a look at the Elex deposit in Igniton.
Good. Good, thank you. The crater. This is where the comet struck, where Elex first appeared on Magellan. The impact sent it high into the atmosphere and spread it across the world.
And today, the factions are gathering it back up.
Well, there's still enough here for us to examine. We should begin. We know where we have to go. I'll follow you this time. It's somewhere up ahead of us. We're close now. Here, it's here. Give me space, and I'll see what I can find. It's easy to get lost in it.
What happened?
I think it's all right. It's all right. I'm back. I'm with you.
Were you able to feel anything this time?
Yes. The Elex is It is more than just energy. It has purpose.
What are you talking about?
The Elex was meant to change us. Meant to change our planet. It didn't come here by accident.
Elex came here on the comet.
I know, but I can feel it. It has purpose. It almost has reason.
You think it's alive?
I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm still trying to understand it myself, but I'm sure that Elex was sent here to change things. I've never met anyone like you before.
Is that a good thing?
You don't lie or exaggerate. You just do. You can always be relied on.
What, you mean I'm predictable? I should eliminate that. It will only assist my enemies.
I'm not talking about our enemies. I'm talking about us.
Oh, then I find you predictable as well.
You mean you know me? That must feel strange. You were connected to the other Albs, then forced to be alone. Unconnected. I'm worried that might be why we get on so well, that you're just looking for something to replace that connection. But it feels like it's more than that. That you could have real emotions. Is that true? Please, tell me.
Yes, it's true.
Well, good. Then...
Sent here by who?
I don't know. I can only tell you what I sensed from the Elex. But whatever Elix's purpose is, it isn't over. The power it must have taken to make this. And now we all depend on it for magic, for technology, for power? The whole planet is dependent on it.
The Alps think Elex is the key to the next step in evolution.
I know. I always assumed it was about magic, or just an excuse for their belief that they were superior. But I think the Elex wants to change us. The question is, why?
Can you figure this out?
No, not yet anyway. Maybe with more study I can learn more.
But whatever purpose it has, the free people will be less able to resist it while they are divided into all these factions.
We should go on. I won't learn any more here.
Sounds like you've learned a lot. Question is, what does any of it mean? Do you think you could find out more from the Elex?
Not right now. Getting close to it, inside what it is projecting, it would be easy to get swept away. I've learned more than I imagined I would. I almost wish I hadn't. Knowing what I know now, it makes me feel powerless.
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you.
You don't have to face it alone. Whatever this is, we can fight it. Together.
I can't decide that now. Thank you for your help. I know now that what I felt, what I have been feeling, was real. I just need some time to think what that means for us all. But whatever comes next, I know I couldn't have got here without you. You did well. Sand. One day it will bury everyone and everything in Tavar for all time. All that technology, and yet they build such ugly buildings.
So, has word spread that there's Elexit to be earned here? Grab your cock and get ready to rock, because we've got some great scrap out there just waiting to be dug up. Look for pieces with a high concentration of Elex. Those are what the buyer will want. Come on, let's get moving.
Who is the buyer?
I'm not revealing my business connections, but you don't have to worry. I'll get us a good deal. So, are you with us or not?
You're confused. I'm not a scrap collector.
Wait a moment. If you're not here to help us, if you're not here, you must be a bounty hunter.
Do I look like a bounty hunter?
Yeah, but all right, I don't see why you deny it. So let's both just calm it down, okay?
I am calm.
Good, right. Just don't go stressing me, all right?
Is that how you live out here? By scavenging?
Scavenging? I'm not here to pick up a few tin cans. I'm out here to get rich. They call me Lucky Sam. And I am the best scrap dealer you'll find in Tavar.
I could use someone like you.
No, that's not going to happen. Loyalty is shards, but I've got business I have to take care of. But I will make you an offer. If you find something of interest, sell it to me. I'm always looking for scrap, and you need shards. And if you're looking for salvage, I'll take your shards for it.
You've got rich with scrap?
Don't let your eyes shine so fast. It's not an easy business. Some sites yield nothing, and the good ones are getting harder to find. Then there's all the extra expenses you need to keep your scrap collectors happy. They like the entertainment district, you see? All those costs. It means I rely on the bonuses to get by.
So who buys this stuff?
The scrap baron, who else? Unless anyone else comes with a better deal. But there are always problems with old connections. People who think they're owed something.
Who are you having problems with?
One of the scrap baron's ass kickers, Trevor. He thinks his connections mean he can take our scrap for nothing. If he paid properly, he'd get the business. All he cares about is the delivery. Maybe you can help us after all. Would you take care of cutting all connections to our old employer? We've got to make a living out here. And with what Trevor tries to pay us, well, that's not really giving us an opportunity to do that. If you can get us out of this, I'll make it worth your while.
First, I want to hear his version of the story.
Speaking isn't gonna change Trevor's mind. But sure, go ahead and try. Just remember, I'm here to make a deal when you decide you can be more forceful.
Where can I find him?
You can find him south of here. That's the last I heard. He didn't get any scrap from me, and he's not stupid enough to have returned to the fort empty-handed.
Do you want to trade?
Very well.
Yet, while it's dead down there, everything up here is green and vibrant. However bad things get, life gives us signs of hope.
It's just the effects of Elex.
No, there's Elex down there. The converter proves that. The life up here grows because of something else. I can feel it. There's something here that's changed this land. I've seen these buildings before. I wonder what they were good for. Only people used to have walls. What do you do with a house without walls?
I'll save you the trouble of looking around. This place has already been picked clean, so don't waste your time here. You'll do better elsewhere.
And what did you find?
A few bits of scrap, a few shards. Nothing worth the time I've spent. I got lucky because someone had stashed their finds over there. So at least I got some reward. Here, take some water. You might as well not go home completely empty-handed. And don't worry, it's clean. Any animal that tries to piss in the well here ends up fried.
When are you moving on?
Ah, that can wait. My boots are rubbing. I could use a little break.
Do you have anything to sell?
Sell? No. I'm no good as a trader. I tried it once, but in the end, just brought me trouble. Guys who couldn't pay. Guys who bargained over every last shard. I don't want to deal with that sort of shit.
So there's nothing you want to trade?
Well, if you can get some raw meat, I'll trade you something.
Sure. I'll get you some meat.
Okay. A half dozen cuts should be enough.
I got the meat you wanted.
And still fresh. Great. Here. Some shards from my emergency stash. Sorry about the smell. I keep them in my boots. Still, should keep them safe from thieves.
That was great.
something hanging there. No, I'm not good enough for that. I'm in.
What do you want? If you're here to recruit me, then you can forget it. I'm not interested in joining any faction. Laws, wars, stupidity, that's all you'll get from them. That is why we are so far out here, away from factions and rules and rulers. It's just us now, me and my little one over there.
What little one?
Well, little is probably the wrong word. My friendly giant isn't exactly small.
If you aren't a member of any faction, then why are you dressed like a berserker?
Clothing is clothing. It doesn't have to mean anything.
Well, if they don't mean anything to you, then you don't really have a use for them, do you?
Well, other than stopping me having to walk around naked in front of my friend here, no. But I do have a spare set that you can have. Here, you look like you could use some clothes. If you can't use them, then I'm sure you can sell them.
The troll running around here, he belongs to you?
Belong? No. He is mine, and I am his. We are one soul, one spirit, together.
You tamed a troll?
No, not tamed. The little guy and I are friends. I suspect the Elex around this area here is responsible for his behavior and our feelings. I will never be sure. But whatever it is real, and it affects us both. The Elex connects us together. The way we communicate far exceeds anything simple verbal communication could achieve. It's like when two lovers know what the other wants. This isn't like the unnatural connection between Albs and their mutants. I haven't implanted machine components in its body in order to be able to communicate with him. We don't need anything like that.
Why do you live out here on your own with a troll?
I don't live here. My home is further up. I live there with two of my closest friends, but that was in another life.
What happened?
Everything was good. We had made a new life until those Albs came. They attacked the little one there and injured him. When I saw that, I ran to help as quickly as I could. We were able to beat them back. But I think after they were chased away, they must have taken their revenge on my friends. There's just me and my big friend here now. I owe him everything, but I can't take care of the Albs and protect him. I know you don't owe me anything, but I would be thankful if you could drive the Albs from this place.
Where did you live?
Do you see the three-pronged tower up there to the northwest? There are some small ruins there from the old world. We'll live there.
You said he is injured.
Yes, the Alps tried to kill him. Why do you ask? Could you help him?
How do you even heal a troll?
I can use Troll's Leaf to heal his wounds if I can find any. But I don't dare to leave him here alone to go and look for it in case those Alps come back. I would be thankful if you could look for that herb for me.
I'll help you heal the troll. How much troll's leaf do you need?
I need at least 8 plants. I hope that will be enough to heal his injuries. The Troll's Leaf will heal his wounds from the inside, At least, so the stories say.
Well, where does Troll's Leaf grow?
It is a rare plant. We are lucky that it grows along the river to the west of here. Start down at the bridge to the left and work your way along the river. You will have to hunt for the plants there.
I will take care of the Alps threatening you.
There still really are good people in the world. I'd almost given up hope. Be careful. Don't underestimate these Alps. Don't play around with it. You asked for it. Let's do this. You asked for it. Don't let him get away!
Stop where you are, and state your business. What are you doing out here?
What are Albs doing out here?
We are Albs, but we aren't working with the Alexiters and Zakor. Leave us alone, and we'll leave you alone. Now either answer my question, or head back the way you came.
I'm just passing through.
This area has been secured, so turn around and make your way back the way you came.
Who are you? What do you want here?
My name is Sardaz. All we want is the Elex deposit here. Once we have that, we will go.
What happened here?
Are you asking about the dead in the house over there? That's simple. If we are left alone, we will not interfere with others. But if people act against us, then we will take appropriate action. The people here were blinded by emotion. They attacked us. We killed them. That is why we still take Elex. We will not allow emotion to cloud our judgment as these people did. Emotion is why these people, all but one of these people, died.
Are you going to try and kill her too?
Possibly. Her escape is not the problem, though. The problem is that she fled into the valley where an Elex deposit is. We want that Elex. She's there now with a troll. We don't know how she controls it. She lacks the technical connection used by our own people. However she does it, the two of them work together. That makes attaining the Elex we need more hazardous than our initial assessment had predicted. And we need that Elex. Can you assist us? We would pay you if you were to kill the woman and her troll.
I will take care of the troll and the woman for you.
Understood. We will await your success. And I will mention this again, just to give you a little more motivation. You can expect generous payment if you bring us news that they are both dead.
Look out!
About your big friend.
What about it?
I have the trolls leaf you need.
I don't know how I can thank you. Just a moment. I will give it to the little guy to eat. So, he ate the plants. I hope he will get better soon. This is the least I can give you.
Put that away. Put the weapon away.
You will leave Arva and her friend in peace. They are under my protection.
I'm afraid that we can't allow that. You were honorable and did not attack us. But now you are in our way, and our mission must be completed. This one's mine!
The Alps who took over your home are dead.
Then they got nothing but the punishment due to them. I will take care of their bodies and bring them to their final resting place. I have respect for life, even if they don't. Thank you. I don't have a lot that I can give you. I hope that will be enough. Thank you for everything.
Not bad. should go. It's dangerous here.
I'm in. Pretty isolated here.
Yeah, and? I don't trust strangers. I don't trust people who haven't committed to a faction. That means I don't trust you. Everything here belongs to the Duke. That means everything I find here goes straight to the Scrap Baron. His answer to goods going missing is to rip whoever takes it a new one, and I don't want any new holes.
What the Scrap Baron doesn't see, the Scrap Baron doesn't know.
Sure. You think the Scrap Baron got where he is without sniffing BS like that at a mile? He'd know. I'd be dead. Forget it.
Why are you so scared of the Scrap Baron?
I don't know. Maybe because he's a cold-blooded, profit-obsessed nutjob? You don't get made Lord of all salvage by the Duke by talking nicely to people. And the Scrap Baron is one of the Duke's main guys up at the fort.
So it's fear, not loyalty?
Loyalty? This is Tavar. Nobody's loyal to anything but shards here. You don't mess with the Duke or the Scrap Baron, not if you want to keep all your body parts attached to the rest of your body. And he does pay. We all get our share of the profit. Can I ask a question while you're talking?
What do you want to know?
I want to know what you know about, this place. The desert. Tavar. All of Magellan. What happens here? Have you never asked yourself that? I mean, we live amongst the ruins of the old world, but what do we really know about it?
Why do you want to know?
I spend every day picking this stuff up, and we just sell it, break it up for components, melt it down, but I don't know anything about the people who made them, who they were, or what happened to them. I mean, do you never ask yourself that? I mean, if you just look at all this stuff, their world was full of this technology. Do you never wonder what our world could have been if whatever happened hadn't happened?
The past is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it is.
If scrap's so important, why are you here on your own?
Yeah, the fort sent a gang to work with me, but they stole the scrap instead of delivering it. We had a deal, but they had guns. I'm just glad they didn't plug me before they went.
Maybe they didn't deliver the scrap because you didn't pay them.
You think I owe Sam and his men? They owe me. They owe me a scrap delivery. They don't care if I'm dead. They're only interested in the scrap they got. And without that scrap, I'm dead.
Why did you let them get away with it?
Well, begging wouldn't get me anywhere, and there are too many to threaten. And I'm not going looking for them on my own. If the Scrap Baron is pissed, he'll have to come and find me here.
So, you've given up.
It shouldn't be my problem. If the Scrap Baron wants the scrap, he should be helping me stop those guys. He's the one with the reputation. But now, it's too late. The Scrap Baron blames me and my time is running out.
I can help you.
And I'm supposed to just trust you like that? Last time I trusted someone, they ran off on me and landed me in this situation. Why do you want to help me at all?
Because I don't want to see you turned into dog food.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid that too. I guess I don't have much choice. I'm just lacking in ideas. If you think of one, let me know.
I met with Sam.
So, does he still have that stupid grin on his face? Yeah, I don't even want to know. Let him grin as much as he wants. The main thing is that you got him to work for me again.
As far as I can see, he had more than one reason to stop working.
What are you talking about? Right. The pay was crap. The food was worse. But he's a damn scavenger. You see how they get treated in the fort? I treat them like kings. Kings! You think the Scrap Baron showers me in shards? You think he wants those trash pickers to be rolling in Elexit? So, did you get that trash weasel to work for me again?
Not yet.
Well, then don't stand around and get moving.
I will get your man to start working.
All right. Let's hear how you think you can do it.
Either they'll do it willingly, or I will force them back to work.
All right, but don't go crazy. They're not gonna help me if they're dead.
You did well.
Take these shards. That should make it worth delivering to Trevor again.
Shards talk. You really put something together there. But for this much, I'd look for scrap in Zakor. You know how to make deals. We'll start making deliveries to Trevor again. I just hope he pays out more shards from now on. Otherwise, you might start finding our bodies out here.
Speak to Trevor.
Nothing to do with you, hey? Tell him he can count on the delivery. Only don't expect him to pay much for the information.
The rotting remains of a long-gone civilization.
Your men will work for you again.
I guess you're really persuasive.
You want the details?
No, the fact it works is enough. The Scrap Baron will be pleased he's getting his scrap, which means he'll be pleased with you. Thanks for your help.
That's it?
It's all I can spare. I'm sorry if you were hoping for more.
I'll get him! What sort of mind can conceive and build something like that? It's hard to believe Albs were once people. Be careful!
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Let's do this!
Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking Elex too?
I am trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of Elex withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of Elex when I awoke.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
That the free people are capable of resisting the Albs. We are told we are superior, but the Albs have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexitor, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move, and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek in Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Albs? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our people, the whole of the fighting strength of Zakor, to an invasion of the lands of the free people. All this death for one purpose. Greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
You served the directive to obtain all Elex for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of Elex? All those were key to the Alb people, and all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for Elex. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of Elex. No Alb, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become? No. My loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine.
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Do you think the hybrid will talk to us? To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an Alb pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
You summoned me, Master?
Calax, you have proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true Alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Calax? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be. Open your mind to me, Calax. Know my thoughts and serve the directive.
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
I suspect that my failure in execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Alps being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Alps took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That, I don't know.
What about Zardom? It's obvious he's planning something. Could his plans involve killing me?
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardom was always set on becoming First Elexitor. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
I know Zardom wanted my raider shot down. Zardom knew I was flying to Adan, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardom was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardom is behind this, then he had help. But why would another Alp communicate with an exile?
What about my brother, Calyx?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about the hybrid?
The hybrid needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrids. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about the First Elexitor, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
Where is Calyx now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny.
Which one of you convinced Wardak to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause.
The converter in southern Abessa has been shut down.
That is a blow struck against the hybrid. Whatever he needs the Elex for, you just cut off one of his major supplies. I would expect Zakor is already planning a response. We will prepare for the Ice Palace's attack.
What about the other converters?
They are your business. You know how to deactivate them, and that each one shut down will weaken Zakor. We will prepare to hold their forces when they retaliate. I would say that ending the flow of Elex into Zakor would be strategically beneficial. but you must decide that for yourself.
Let's do this!
I doubted what I was told, that you were failing the hybrid. Yet now even the fact that you still breathe stands against the directive. Why did you come here, Jax? What did you expect to find?
My brother.
You appeal to me with emotion? The bond of blood with you, with Father, once gave me honor. Now all I have is shame. Your execution should have saved me from that.
And yet, here I stand. You failed the directive, Calyx. Perhaps we aren't perfect after all. Wardic hid the truth. We were born free people. Elex, the hybrid, our father. They decided what we would become.
Powerful, superior. They opened the door to our evolution. Our past is irrelevant.
So we've been told. But what other lies have we yet to uncover? You take the promises of the future and serve without question. But even now as an Alexitor, what does the hybrid tell you, Calyx? What do you know of the truth?
From the ashes came the clerics, believers in Kalan. From Kalan came the Alps, believers in the future. From Elex came the hybrid, seer of all things. Together we serve no god. We bow to no person. Together we shall evolve.
Evolve into what? The Alps existed before the hybrid. Now we serve him. Now we bow to him. He has taken the place of Kalan.
Do you think you can anger me? I don't need anger, brother. The directive tells me you must die. What is dead should stay dead.
Wardic walked me into it. He has some explaining to do.
We don't tolerate criminals here.
Calix lured me into a trap. You told me Calix was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alp soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Calix must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Calix.
Then either you lied, or Calix used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all other things. You must help set your brother free from the hybrid's control.
I can't promise you that.
This nonsense has to end. He was your brother in arms. He is your brother by blood.
Calix told me I was to become an Elexitor, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Elexitor, Calix was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this. It just doesn't add up.
Then you need to speak to Calix yourself.
I would have done, but the combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Calyx? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Calyx has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as Elexitor.
Tell me this secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Idan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand. I will speak to you when you return.
So, this is the place Wardick wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child, a young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness with their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Screaming. Another boy hiding near me. Just as afraid as I was. Everyone else was gone. All that remained were the lifeless bodies in the surf. It was just me. And the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with them. He named me Jax, and the other boy, Calyx. So, that is what Wardick kept secret all these years. Calyx and I weren't born in Zakor. We came from Idan. We were born berserkers. Why would Wardick hide that from us?
This is a nice place. The people who built this must have believed their civilization would last forever. We must learn if we are to avoid suffering the same fate as them.
I met Thorold. He wasn't exactly communicative.
You met him? Well, then you are truly honored. He might not be a man of many words. That is because he is focused on his task. If he didn't wish to talk, it is because of the work he is undertaking. You must judge the man by his achievements. When he has completed his retreat, I am certain you will understand what our world owes him.
Hey, you. Listen,
Took the medicine?
Yeah, so I just wanted to tell you.
That you now feel better because it works, and you're eternally grateful?
Full of yourself, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you going to stop gloating and tell me what comes next?
Gather the free people, defeat the Alps, and free Magellan.
And you want me along? Ready for the fight?
Let's get on with it.
Are you
That
serious?
was great.
Yeah, the leaders there are such fanatics.
So, yeah, I can see that, okay. See you later.
got things to do.
No,
Wish we
not
had
now.
more time to spend here. Maybe after it's all over.
There's so much to fix around here. Fucking heaven in a junkyard.
I've been to the fishing village in Edan.
Then do you understand?
That Calyx and I were born berserkers and not Albs? Do I understand that you killed our parents and carried us off to the Ice Palace as your children? What I don't understand is why.
I wanted heirs. I had achieved much. But I wanted to found a dynasty of the most powerful Albs to follow in my footsteps. But I couldn't have children. So I did what Albs do. I took what I wanted, and I was successful. Look at what you and Calyx achieved. You rose to the very top in Zakor. My legacy was almost complete. You were poised to rule.
We were. Then someone set me up. Now, your bastard children are trying to kill each other.
Yes, all the plans I had shattered.
Your plans? You destroyed our lives.
What life are you talking about? I saved you from death when the Albs destroyed your village. Your parents would be dead anyway. Your lives would have been short, desperate, futile. What would you be? A fisherman? A vagrant in the forests? A wanderer amongst the rat holes of Edan? You both have me to thank for lives of greatness. This truth is what you can use to lure Calyx. He wants to hold on to power, and fears that if the truth of his birth became known, then he would lose that power, threaten to reveal the truth, and Calyx will come to you. There is one place Calyx will not dare to take anyone from Zakor. You will know it when you see it.
Why did you do that?
Listen to your inner voice, my son. Know your strength.
The Scrap Baron is becoming impatient.
I'm going as fast as I can. Thanks to you, it's finally possible for me to start making deliveries again. I just need a few more days. Tell him that.
If you want him to send his enforcers after you.
Hey, I will deliver, but it'll take me time.
Time you don't have.
Okay, I got it. He wants his stuff, he'll get it. I'll send him what I have. That will have to be enough. Take this. Make him understand the situation. If he can just calm down, I can get him the rest. He knows I'm good for it. He knows I can get the stuff. He'll get his profit.
Trevor was cooperative.
Loyal. I always said Trevor is loyal. Sometimes needs to be told he'll lose his head if not. But he's normally loyal.
He doesn't need reinforcements. He's just complaining.
Everyone always wants more. He'll have to get the job done with what he has. Despite their failure.
Pay me double.
Double?
I solved your problem. It's worth that.
If it buys that and loyalty, I'll pay. If I made room on my payroll by, say, helping one of my less helpful personnel disappear, you could get paid double. I can make that happen. How does that sound?
Shoot whoever you want, as long as you pay me.
There. Someone who gets what this is about. Profit above everything. I like that, really. Profit is predictable. It means I know we can work together anytime. Never trust anyone who doesn't understand Elixir comes first.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
I'm in.
Count on me.
easy.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Let's do this! Be careful.
We better hurry up and get out of here, and fast.
Too easy.
Subject ES-23 is ready for testing.
Let me go!
Hey, have you thought what you'll do when all of this is over?
No.
I can understand that. I've had to fight my entire life. Always thinking about what's just in front of me. You can only survive on Magellan if you're strong enough. If you focus on the things that are dangerous to you.
Yes.
You have to choose your friends carefully. And not just for the sake of survival. It's your friends, your companions who make all this make sense. They make it worth fighting for.
So it seems for many people.
And believing in someone. That makes you wonder, what will you be once all this is over? Will you still remain as close?
I suppose that depends on the challenges that are to come.
Yeah, but it's not all about the challenges, is it?
Why? What else is there?
You understand. Just listen to your feelings.
We are right here for each other. For the future.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Yes,
Listen, we should talk about it alone. Uninterrupted would be best.
Yes?
Yeah, we should. When we met, I thought, well, I didn't know what to think of you. A chancer, someone else out for what they could get, but here we are.
Yes. Here we are. What's so special about here?
It's not here, not physically here, it's where we are. Two of us, our feelings?
Yes. We are closer than I thought we'd be.
Don't worry, you're not doing too badly for an alb. You'll get there. You know that I love you, right?
Yes.
It's strange to say it, but an alb is the only person I know who can understand me. It's almost stranger than what we've learned about the Elex.
How are you?
Life is good. I like being here with you.
So are you fucking her or what?
You mean, are we in a relationship?
A relationship? Fuck, I was just asking if you were getting some, but hey, good luck to you both.
Ever since the Albs set up their base in the Ice Palace, they've been killing to take land and defeat their converters. But now they're after more than just Elex.
Teach me something.
Oh, good.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Don't be fooled by the lies.
Not good. Not good at all. feeling about this place. We should go. It's dangerous here.
Let's do this! Look out! Look out! Count on me! Let's do this!
I'm not good enough for that.
We had better hurry up and get out of here. And fast.
Let's do this!
Prison for water. Even in the old world, they tortured and changed nature.
approve a challenge.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Come here, you!
What are you doing?
Going down. Going down.
Is someone gonna help me with this asshole?
No, I'm not good enough for that.
You're going down.
All that technology, and yet they built such ugly buildings. I'd like to spend some time here, when all this is over.
You don't often meet other people here. So, do you want to tell me who you are and where you came from? Abessa or Ignadon?
Neither.
Ignadon is one way, and Abessa is the other. There's no other way you came here. So, try again. Which direction did you come from, Abessa or Ignadon?
From Abessa.
Really? Tell me, did you happen to come across a suggester called Raynor during your travels? He's out there searching for new recruits and was supposed to report here. But we've gone through an entire cycle here and haven't heard from him. So, have you seen Raynor?
Yes.
Really? Do you know what he's been doing out there for so long?
Like you said already, he's looking for new recruits.
Good to know. Thank you for the information. So, with that out of the way, what brings you here?
What are you doing here?
Force recon. We're making sure the Albs don't try to attack Ignadon through Abessa. Well, we were, but we just lost one of our obs posts to Reavers. So the question is, do we stay or do we go? Until our commander decides if we're taking the post back or hightailing it home, our mission is on hold.
Who are you?
My name is Egon. I'm a cleric legate from Ignadon. Loyal to the Hort, unlike the other clerics here in Abessa. I mean, if the ones in the Dome City would lend a hand, end of problem.
Why won't the clerics here help you?
The clerics in the Dome City haven't been true clerics for some time now. They've started believing Abessa is a state. I've heard they're even letting Albs into their city. We're trying to protect Magalan from Albs, and they're busy setting up house with them.
Sounds like you don't get along too well with them. The Reavers have been cleared out of your observation post.
Good work. You should report that to Albert. The fueling station was supposed to be his outpost after all. I'll see you around.
I found a detonator at the fueling station.
Now that you should give back to Albert. He needs it.
What are you doing out here? Are you looking to trade? Answer now, or I'll start to think you're one of those damned Reavers.
I'm not a Reaver.
Really? You have proof of that?
No.
No. I suppose you wouldn't. Then tell me what you're doing here.
Why are you here?
Force recon. We're keeping an eye on what's going on here in Abessa. We can't match the Albs for numbers, but if we can predict where they'll attack, then we can focus our forces where they are needed and make them pay. If we bloody their noses, it'll buy us time.
What do you mean, buy you time?
So, we'll stop them here before they can reach Ignadon. If all else fails, we'll draw them here and then blow the dam. The water will hit the Albs with the force of Kalan's fist, leaving none behind.
Won't flooding Abessa kill innocent people?
This is a war for the soul of Magalan. If we must sacrifice the few for the many, then so be it. We cannot allow ourselves to be weak in the face of this enemy.
What's the problem with the Reavers?
Beyond their normal raiding, well, one of their raids has put a hole in our plans. You see, the explosives on the dam need to be triggered by 2 key-coded detonators so as to prevent any accidents. The problem is that in one of their raids, the Reavers got their hands on the 2nd detonator. Until we get it back, we can't trigger the dam.
Typical clerics, sacrificing the lives of others for their own twisted purpose.
Typical berserker. Can't see the wood for the trees.
If you've buried your pride and found ways to work with the other free people, this decision wouldn't be necessary.
And you think the Hort is to blame for that? The oh-so-peaceful berserkers who call their leaders warlords? You don't even see your own hypocrisy.
What happens if the Reavers detonate the bombs?
They can't. Like I said, it takes both detonators to blow the dam, and they've only got one. Right now, neither of us can trigger the explosives. They caught us by surprise. A mass attack on one of our positions. In the panic, the detonator got left behind.
Do the Reavers know what they have?
I doubt it. They probably would have tried to ransom it to us. It's probably on the table, exactly where it was left. At least for now. So, we have to figure out how we can force the Reavers out of our fueling station so we can recapture the detonator. And we have to do it before the Albs attack, or they discover our plan.
The Reavers are all dead.
The land must have been watching over us today. We will send a message to Ignodon. Hopefully this time they'll send us the reinforcements we need. If we can hold these monitoring posts, we can hold Abessa. Take anything you find on the Reavers. You've earned it.
I found the detonator.
And you've brought it?
Yes. Here it is.
Thank you. You could just have stopped the Albs from invading Ignodon. As long as we can keep it safe this time.
You should keep it on you at all times.
Yes, I think you've got a point. We should hold the future safe.
A farm. If only there were more farmers than soldiers.
You're too late. There's nothing more for you to take. Your people took it all last time.
My people? Who are you talking about?
Well, I would have pegged you for a Reaver, but I see I was wrong. So if you aren't a Reaver, what are you? I just want to work my fields without worrying who is going to steal everything I have. Reavers, beasts, clerics. I want my peace back.
Your defenses look pretty basic.
We only built the palisade to keep the mutants out. Then the Reavers came, so we had to reinforce it. Then the clerics came, and it doesn't matter what wall we build, we don't stand a chance against their weapons. So, they send a patrol every few weeks, and they take our stores from us. They're stealing almost everything we worked from the soil. They don't care that I can barely provide for my own people.
The tragedy of war. The weak suffer at the hands of the strong.
Why not just leave and set up somewhere else?
This is where I was born. My father cultivated this land and his father before him. We've made this land grow, and it's become more than just a family home. We have given food to people from all the factions. We trade with anyone. But instead of being thankful, word of our generosity has only brought people who want to steal what we have.
Why don't you hire someone to protect you?
Trust a man who will kill for shards? We want to build a place that's safe. There's no safety in bringing men who place their loyalty in Elex. I'm a farmer. There's no point me pretending to be anything else.
I will help you defend your farm.
As I said, I don't want mercenaries. Is that what you are? Tell me what you are suggesting. Can you find a solution without violence? My fields are irrigated with water, not blood.
Let me handle the negotiations.
I'm not sure you're the right person. You seem to be more of a fighter than a talker.
What have you to lose by letting me try?
You provoking their anger? But I suppose you're right. But I'll need you to help me as soon as you can. In the past, the clerics would leave us a reasonable amount each time and only return once a month. But their demands have gone up and they come more often. I think they will return for more soon, and I fear they will leave us with even less than they have before. I would understand if you don't want to get involved. But I'll take your offer of help if it stands.
I will deal with the clerics.
Very well. I suspect they will be here soon. I've heard rumors that their supply party is already on their way here. Go to them and speak in my name. Make it clear that we don't want to see them or their weapons here again.
Not bad.
They only care about shards, you know that.
Elex. They'll do anything for it.
Yeah, I heard something similar happened in South Tavar.
Who are you? Ah, Emmett has found himself a guard. And he chose a rat from the desert. So what's your interest in Emmett? You see, I have a meeting arranged with him. And instead, he sends out his lackey.
I am here to handle the negotiations. You speak to me.
To you? I hope you know what you've got yourself in the middle of. I hope you are really here to make sure that this area falls under the control of Kalan's people.
Make me an offer. Maybe you can convince me to help you instead.
You are interested in Elex? Well, all those who work with Kalan gain reward. Stop this farmer from causing me trouble. Then you will get what you desire.
One more thing about Emmett. If this farm is really so important to you, you'll pay twice that.
If you act instead of talk, I'll see you get your Elexit. I expect results.
These people are under my protection. You're not going to do a thing to them.
Your approach is regrettable. Further discussion with you will be pointless. But that much was clear when I saw you. Outlaws are so predictable. You push things too far. Kalan's will must be served.
I'll get you!
You did well.
There. That dealt with your unwanted visitors.
You consider that a peaceful solution? I didn't want them dead. What if other clerics come looking for their compatriots? What am I supposed to do with the bodies?
Throw them in the water or dig a hole.
I was hoping it wouldn't go this far. Oh, I only hope this isn't the end for us. Here, take what I owe you. You just attacked them? That wasn't what we agreed. You had your reasons, so you get some reward. But who knows what revenge they might take on us now?
There was something hanging there.
Most of them annoy me. All of them annoy me.
That must be hundreds of years old. You think we'd have learned by now?
No. There were rules for a reason.
I need the shards. It's as simple as that.
The rotting remains of a long-gone civilization.
I delivered your report to Balder.
You have my thanks. Hopefully now they'll understand what's happening with the outlaws, and that we need help. Kalan's thanks are one thing, but I know Elixit speaks for him too.
What is that? Can you see it?
It's hard to miss.
Someone put a lot of effort into that thing. All that work, and here it sits gathering dust. I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Converters you wanted destroyed. There are no more active converters. I shut them all down.
Then, on behalf of the Free People, I thank you. The converters are the worst thing your people ever did to us. Well, I say your people, but perhaps you have earned my trust enough to separate you from the Albs and Zakor. Perhaps we can work together. Yes. And?
Now where is Zardom? Wherever he is. This gives me a good chance to look through his things. Contact details for Ray. Research indicates he is capable of making the shot needed to hit the thruster on an Alb Raider. Zardom used Ray to shoot down my Raider. Ray. I am interested to hear what excuse he gives me this time.
We should go.
Ray, there is something you should have told me. Now is the time.
Okay, that tone is telling me something is wrong. Are you going to give me a clue?
Zardom.
Zardom? Zardom?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, yeah. The shit with your Raider, yeah? I'm sorry. I was the guy that shot you out of the sky. I should have told you earlier, but you were so pissed about your armor, I thought, well, you'll probably kill me if I did.
Why did you do it?
I had no choice. Please, listen to me.
You didn't give me a choice. You tried to kill me, you asshole.
Yeah, I know, but listen. I had a reason, and nothing I can do now is gonna change the past. It wasn't personal. Not from me. I took a job. A strange one. I didn't know who was hiring me. I was told to aim at the port on your radar. They gave me that information. I mean, at that point, you were just another alb. Now I know you, and I know you're more than that. And I didn't even get paid. He threatened me. He has my brother, Tom. He said he would kill him if I didn't help. He still has him.
He took your brother?
Yeah. I didn't know you. You were my enemy. And Zardom, he was gonna kill my brother. You have to understand that.
I do.
I couldn't tell you because of that. He is still threatening him.
Now I understand the note I read about changing a person into a jackal.
What? What are you talking about?
I think Zardom turned your brother into a jackal. He's among us, hiding in plain sight.
But are you sure? You could be wrong. He could be lying.
We'll know for certain if we can find him.
But how can we find Tom?
I think I know where your brother is.
What? Where? Tell me.
There's a friendly jackal at Origin. I think that jackal is your brother.
What? We should go there now. We have to help him.
Yes, and I think I know how. In your contract with Zardom, I found the magical trigger that Zardom planted in your brother to turn him back.
Okay, but hurry up before someone accidentally shoots Tom.
That was great.
Come here, boy. We're going to get you out of here. Orion.
What? Right? Is that you?
Slow down. You're still a little dazed after what you went through.
What happened? The last thing I knew was that Alexander.
Zardom. He transformed you into a jackal. But you're back now. You don't have an urge to scratch your ear with your foot, do you?
I can't remember what happened.
It's all right. The important thing is you are back again. Just sit down. You'll be fine, all right? You, of all people, got him back. After everything. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
When did you realize that Jackal was my brother?
Obviously, I found out just in time.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough for that. Oh, what have I done? Why did I deal with Zardom? All of this. You have to understand, I didn't know you, and now my brother?
You'd better be talking about Zardom.
Of course. You tried to help me, and I will pay off my debt to you, to the last shard, to the last drop of blood, I promise you. We still have a lot to do, so get your head straight, and let's get on with it.
Where is Zardom now?
I don't know. I really don't. My guess is that he's gone back to the Ice Palace. I mean, why else would he try and kill you? It has to do with Zakor, right?
You have a point.
I have to get my thoughts together. My mind's still a bit of a mess.
You were right. Zardom was behind the attack on my raider.
You were betrayed by your own. What will you do now you know Zardom was responsible for the attack?
Nothing, until I can find him. He's disappeared.
Sadly, I doubt that means he's dead. His disappearance must be part of his plan, whatever that may be. Do you have anything else to report?
Calyx trapped me.
And you survived?
dealings with the hybrid?
He summoned me, I obeyed. He opened his mind to me and I saw the universe. Skies stretching to infinity. I always knew his mind stretched across Magellan. But what I saw, the hybrid truly sees all.
And so the hybrid serves the Alps, and the Alps will see his directive is carried out. All Elex to the hybrid.
There was something else though, Jax. A sense of the past. But I couldn't see it.
The hybrid shows us only what we need to see.
What did you see when you had your audience with the hybrid?
I don't know. I don't remember anything from then. I know I saw him, that we spoke. That since then, I have known his will, understood his purpose clearer than I did before.
I heard Tarek and Parsec discussing the time before the hybrid. The moment they found him, I think that is what I was sensing.
The hybrid has given us purpose. Before him, we sought evolution. Only with him can we find it.
Tarek said the hybrid saw the fall, that Magellan ignored his warning about the comet.
Such stories are irrelevant.
The past is irrelevant. Only the future counts. All Elex to the hybrid.
All Elex to the hybrid. Yes, but it seems Calyx still thinks I must be killed.
Then you have even more motivation to reach the Ice Palace. It seems you can deliver on your word. I would not have thought it possible for anyone to shut down all of the converters. Your deeds will be remembered by all the free people. We have a real chance to win the war now. Now we take the war to the hybrid. Now the hybrid must die, so everyone can be free.
You want to kill the hybrid?
Kill or convert. My studies indicate that mana will poison him. Kill him if we must. But there's also a chance we can change him with it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. First, you've got to tell me your plans.
Very well. But there's much to discuss. Ask your question, and I will see if I can answer.